Alright guys, setting up a new video. Just hit a deer. It's kind of interesting. All I saw was a flash of gray and a very small speed bump. Had to take a double pass at it just to make sure it was a deer. Virtually no damage to my Dodge. So that was kind of fun. This video here is to demonstrate the Turbonator from Diesel Power Source. It's a high pressure turbo is a 6271, which is the Turbonator, and an S475 as my low pressure. Now my drive to boost ratio is actually pretty dynamic, so it's going to start high, and then as the higher my boost pressure gets, the lower that drive pressure is going to get. So the top number here is my drive pressure, this is my boost pressure, and the one that actually says boost PSI, that is actually my factory Dodge sensor. The other two sensors are actually the universal kit from Edge, so it's actually a separate sensor. Well, let's see how this goes, and hopefully I don't hit another deer tonight. My truck is stock, except for obviously the turbos. So I have a complete Diesel Power Source kit. And what I mean by that is I have their compound pipes, including exhaust manifold, Turbonator, and S475. The Turbonator and S475 are actually Borg-Warner turbos. The Turbonator is essentially a Borg-Warner center cartridge with an upgraded turbine and compressor. Their custom compressor, that's machined, it has the Turbonator Diesel Power Source logo, serial number, all that jazz. And obviously their exhaust housing, which allows their Turbonator to be a variable nozzle. Now, a variable nozzle is like what has Ford and Duramaxes have, compared to Whole Set, which is variable geometry. So it's little fins versus the sliding wall technology Whole Set has. It's going 70, so I gotta slow down a little bit. So the whole goal of my truck is really not to get 1,000 horsepower. I want to see how efficient I can actually get one of these engines and one of these trucks to be. So I don't want to sit here and bellow smoke. Once I refine these a little bit more, tune them a little bit more, next big purchase is going to be a new cam. Get a Colt cam or something, or big stick. my truck's stock. I have a complete diesel power source kit, exhaust manifold, turbos, intermediate pipe, all the way to the air filter. I do have a fleece fuel pump. It's actually really neat. If you guys haven't checked it out, it actually has two fuel pumps. It goes right into the factory hanger assembly, so all you have to do is pull your old lift pump out, put the new one in. It's fairly quiet. You hardly notice it unless you're looking for it. I have rebuilt injectors, and I have the Extreme Diesel Performance. I think who put it together. They're basically a fuel filter for a cat. Other than that, my truck's stock. Rebuilt injectors, 337,000 miles on the odometer. So there's nothing fancy. I did dyno my truck last week, so I started a thread on Cummins Forum of swapping their turbos, so I'll actually post my previous dyno with my Taterbilt whole set VGT compared to these, and you guys can see the difference between the two. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think.